Namaste, my beautiful soul brothers and sisters. I'm going to read for you something that I wrote, and that is about meditation. Meditation is not about to feel only love. It's about to love what you feel. And when you can feel without judgmentally love in everything, in the light and in the darkness, you feel everything is love. And what do I mean with that? I mean that the more we start to meditate, the more sensitive we become within our energy field. We start to see through the filters into other dimensions. All kinds of light and shadows are there. So if we are tuned within our heart and our passion and love, we don't have to be afraid, because when we are exploring new places or spaces that we have never visited before, or maybe have been doing that maybe when we are asleep, but when we are in the state of meditation and we are traveling, remember, always use love as a force, because when we do that, there is no room for fear, and the shadow side is feeding on our fear. So we have the power, and we have the control, and there is nothing as powerful as we humans. And if we think that there are other forces out there in the universe, they would have taken us down millions of years ago. They don't even want to do that, because we are a part of everything. We are in the unity. We are just not vibrating. Our planet is not ready to take in higher realms, because we need to vibrate higher. We need more awareness of our potentials. So I will do other videos about that, but I am going to keep on reading. By meditating, you cannot hide one part of you. Everything will come up on the surface like a plant from a seed, and you can start to create your own garden. What to pick up and move away or throw away, and what to water and nurture. So that is what happens when we really start to go to this journey, spiritual journey, and we start to meditate daily. We go so deeply within ourselves, in our inner consciousness, that all kinds of stuff, memories, feelings, comes up in the surface, and we probably have forgotten most of them, at least since childhood. And we have to go through a lot of pain again to clean it up, and that is what I'm saying. We might need to reach it down, the root of the pain, and we need to nurture it even, so it can grow up, so we can look at it. We need to let it bloom a little bit so we can look at it. So one seed has no mind of its own, but its intelligence that is amazing, like the silence of the mind. So we need to find silence, so we can really go within our heart, where the seed of our passion and knowledge lies. So we have to let everything work together, because if we want to reach in our inner consciousness, if we want to connect the heart that is connected with everything, the unity, if we want to let the heart connect with the mind and the mind connect with the heart, and we want to empower our intelligence, we need to find a way to be a little bit silent. We need a long time. We need to go out to the nature and we need to meditate. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. And that is the flow of nature. So yes, we have to seek deep down with our roots, through all the dirt, through all the pain, and we might have forgotten something, or we may made the decision we are not going to deal with this. This doesn't matter, but it might matter us a little bit. We might have some kind of attachment that we need to get rid of. So that is what happens when we start to meditate and we start to download or upgrade DNA, and we have more awareness of ourselves. We cannot avoid one part of us. You cannot do it. So many people go and they try ayahuasca, for example, and they really get everything in a moment, and they face themselves, and they are able to really face themselves and all the journey, all the pain, and all the victories. But we don't need to try ayahuasca if we don't want to. We can achieve this by meditating. Okay, so one poison seed can be stuck down there for years, deep in our inner consciousness. So you need to open up and let it be seen and even grown. It's the only way to get rid of it. Like I was saying, our mind can be the poison. And when we meditate, we put our mind aside and we seek for silence. And when we listen from the silence to our inner intelligence that comes from our heart, we are first connected with the truth. Everything starts within the heart. Your pure wisdom from what you feel. And what you feel every time should be your focus point in your decisions. So remember this. It's so important to take a moment every day to tune within your heart, within your passion. You can do it by meditating. You can do it by doing something creative, because when we are working with something creative, we are working through the heart space and we are giving the mind a little rest. We do that also when we are going to practice, for example, practicing yoga or something like that. We are putting our mind aside and we are tuning in the movement of the asanas and through the passion of it, through the heart. So you can draw, you can write, you can sing, you can dance, you can paint, do anything that is like a creation, create something. And by doing that, you're connected with your heart. And then explore, how do I feel about this thing that I am planning to do? And it's always like that. When we give the mind a rest, we get clearer vision. And let that be your focus point in all your decisions. Have courage and be kind. Namaste.